We have some very strong storms in the middle of the country and a number of tornado warnings to tell you about now. We'll take you into Kansas and show you what the radar picture looks like. And a tornado warning continues now for Sumner County until 6:30 Central Time. And just a few minutes ago, trained weather spotters reported strong rotation about 1.5 miles southeast of Wellington. That was about 8 minutes ago. And at 6:14, Doppler radar indicated a developing tornado 17 miles northwest of Arkansas City, or 7 miles southeast of Wellington, and the storm moving to the northeast at 25 miles an hour. So that's the cell we're concerned about right there, the southwest side of the cell, now right on top of I-35. This is moving to the northeast at 25 miles an hour. Again, this is a tornado warning for Sumner County, this county right here south of Wichita, and that cell moving to the northeast at 25 miles an hour. We also have tornado warnings a little farther westward into Edwards County and Ford County. This is Ford County right here. This is Edwards County. Notice, if you will, that little appendage right on the southwest side of the cell, that tiny little feature there. That is what we call a hook echo. That's a very good indication of a tornadic storm. This storm is moving to the northeast at 20 miles an hour, moving from Edwards County into Ford County, and trained weather spotters reported a tornado on the ground 3 miles southeast of Windthorst at 6:03. So locations affected include O'Furl right now and Kinsley at 6:30. Again, that's a tornado warning for Edwards and Ford County, and this has been spotted by someone, and this is also Doppler radar indicated. We also have a tornado warning for Kiowa County, this county right here, and spotters reported a tornado 7 miles southeast of Windthorst, tornado moving to the southeast at 10 miles an hour. So once again, tornado warnings for Kiowa, Edwards, Ford, and also Sumner County. A very, very active afternoon and evening here across the Central Plains. All of this weather is being triggered by this boundary here, a series of upper disturbances pulling out of the southwest in the mid-levels, and an area of low pressure at the surface here, so additional upper forcing along with that, and of course very warm, very humid air flowing up from the Gulf of Mexico. We have a number of watches to tell you about, severe thunderstorm watches now in Nebraska and Iowa, as well as into Kansas and Missouri, and a tornado watch now in effect in Kansas and Oklahoma, and again some very large storms within that area. There are the tornadic cells right there, these two cells within that tornado watch box. We have more very strong storms, though, a little farther eastward, now in southeastern Kansas and moving into Missouri. There's a closer look once again at the tornadic cells here. Tornado warnings in effect for Sumner County, Kiowa, Edwards, and Ford counties. These cells moving along towards the northeast at about 25 miles an hour. But we have a large cluster of storms farther eastward here, and with this cluster of storms, which is now approaching Joplin, Missouri, we could see very strong winds of up to 70 miles an hour or more, and you certainly could see large hail as that continues along towards the east and right along I-44. We've also seen more severe thunderstorm warnings a little farther northward here, and there might be some rotation in some of these storms, so there could be a tornado at any time in any one of these cells here, but certainly very, very damaging winds and very large hail in a lot of cases, generally to the north of 44 and to the south of I-70. Not a whole lot going on in Kansas City. You are seeing some wet weather in the south and eastern side of the city, but you might see stronger storms later on tonight, so do keep that in mind. Also notice that we're not seeing much at all in the way of rain in St. Louis, but very heavy weather off to your west here, and that could be moving in later on tonight. We've got flash flood watches in effect in Kansas and across much of the state of Missouri, as well as Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and West Virginia, where things have been very bad indeed in the last several days. So keep that in mind. We also have a number of flash flood warnings in effect. South and east of that boundary, scattered showers and storms here. Some very strong storms in some cases, especially in southeastern Virginia. We've had a number of severe thunderstorm warnings with this little cluster of storms into, say, the Richmond area and off to the south and east. And we have had reports of downed trees and some golf ball size hail with those. And a quick check on the west, where snowstorm is occurring here. We've had snowfall amounts on the order of 10 and even 14 inches through the middle of the day today, and we're expecting more snow as we go through the night tonight. We're talking about an additional 6 to 12 inches as indicated by this pink shade here through mid-morning tomorrow, and a pretty large area of 1 to 3 inches of snow. More coming up. Stay tuned.
Today's ounce of prevention, allergy season, and herbal relief. Spring is in the air, and so is pollen. If those airborne allergens turn you into a sneezing machine, there's a natural remedy that may help you breathe easier this spring. Licorice. Licorice can offer relief from allergies, asthma, or other respiratory discomfort. To make the most of it, ask your doctor before using it and keep an eye out for side effects. Licorice is not a good idea for pregnant and nursing women or people with liver disease. When buying licorice products, choose those made from the root of the plant. Brew tea from powdered licorice root and drink it twice a day, hot or cold. You can also purchase a tincture or extract, which offers the same allergy relief benefits in a smaller, more concentrated dose. You'll alleviate some of the discomfort of those spring allergies so you can get back out there and enjoy the weather. For Prevention Magazine, I'm Ashley Ruso.